Welcome back to That Handicapping Show. I'm Claire Novak, joined today by Ellis Starr, and Tom is in warm and sunny Florida, so we can be jealous of him. But we are here to talk about the $200,000 Lecomte Stakes, Grade 3 at the fairgrounds, 1 mile and 70 yards for the newly turned 3-year-olds. And this race kicks off the road to the Kentucky Derby in Louisiana, leading, of course, to the Risen Star and then to the Louisiana Derby. And Ken and Sarah Ramsey looking to go for their 3rd straight win in the Lecomte. They had Vickers in Trouble and International Star win this race, and they have Uncle Walter in here. But Ellis, you and I are looking at a horse who had a very gutsy performance last time out, and that would be Mo Tom.
Yes, and in spite of the fact that there were 15 entered, 14 as of we know of will run with the scratch of Noble Thought. 10 of those 14 entered the race off 1st or 2nd place finishes. But Mo Tom, who finished 3rd, not one of those 10, is the horse that you and I both landed on. And I think one of the reasons is, first, he has stakes experience. He won the Street Scent Stakes at Churchill Downs in November. That was a 1-turn mile, but it was his first race of a mile or more, and it was a very mature effort. He beat Tom's Ready, who is now drawn in from the eligible list, and they share the same owner, by the way, which is interesting too. But then he came back in the Kentucky Jockey Club on a sloppy track, and I think he ran really well. I mean, he was 12th and last early, and the pace was relatively slow, and he closed really well. He got beat ahead by More Spirit. I think that's the key. I think you might agree, because More Spirit came back to win the Los Alamitos Futurity.
Right, so he's now a Grade 1 winner and definitely flattered Mo Tom. And interesting, these Uncle Mo's are just so popular at the sales right now, and his first runners are doing well, and so that's another reason to take a look at some horses by that 2-year-old champion, which kind of was one of the things that led me to give Uncle Walter a little bit more serious consideration, even though he's only had a couple of starts. But you did see the equibase speed figure improvement that you're looking for from a horse like this. He does need the 2-turn experience, but we have horses, you know, in these races this time of year who do need that. And what I like about him is that in his last race, he actually was, I'm trying to find him here because I knew about him. He's in post position number 3, in case anybody wants to know. But in his last race, he just had a very nice bid, and even though he missed going 7.5 furlongs at Churchill there, he had that good stalking the pace style of being close enough to the lead, and very game effort. So I really do like him, and I'm going to put him in 2nd.
Yeah, and he's giving away a little experience, as we talked about, going 2 turns for the first time, which was the case with a horse that we both have in our top 3, Dolphus, last time out. Dolphus had broken his maiden. It broke his maiden at 6 furlongs, stretched out to 1 mile and 70 yards, and he ran 3rd in a common race. The one Tom's Ready finished 2nd in, but he should be stronger 2nd time going along. And of course, we have to mention he's a half-brother to Rachel Alexandra.
Woo! Yes, so Pinnacle, Peak, Tom's Ready, and Dolphus all coming out of that December 18th Fairgrounds allowance race at the Lecomte distance. Now, Ellis, this is the Equibase feature race of the week.
Yes, it is. Complete analysis of free products at equibase.com. And my picks, as we talked about, are Mo Tom and then Tom's Ready, who is drawn in, and Dolphus. And you're very similar. Yeah,
exactly. I'm going to go with Mo Tom, Uncle Walter, and Dolphus. So those are our picks. It is an interesting weekend of racing. We have the Sunshine Millions at Gulfstream Park, and of course later that evening the Eclipse Awards, where American Pharoah will hopefully be named the unanimous Horse of the Year, because if anybody was dumb enough not to vote for the Triple Crown winner for Horse of the Year, there's going to be, you know, quite an uproar. But you can follow bloodhorse.com for all of our coverage. You can follow us on Twitter for analysis of the race, and of course from my side for more coverage of pretty much anything that's going on in racing these days. And you can go to Blood Horse and get those Eclipse Award stories as the winners are announced. So we always want to thank Equibase for sponsoring the show, and thank you for watching.